YouTube, what is up with y'all today? This is Neil Goodfella Neil coming through with another video, y'all. Obviously, y'all know that though, but this one was basically a suggested topic that someone actually suggested in the comments, and this one was definitely something that kind of got me excited. I was like, damn, that's actually a good idea. Which was, what is my top 5 classic sneakers of all time that's not Jordans? Okay, so just to repeat, that's not Jordans. Top 5 sneakers of all time that's not Jordans. So now I'm not gonna do no crazy stuff and show sneakers, you know, edit the video and show sneakers that I don't have. No, I'm talking about the ones, I'm talking about the ones I actually have in my collection. I could just show to you right now on hand and hand. Y'all know what I mean. So anyway, let's get off into it. Now, you know, I just couldn't just start this top 5 list just out the blue that easy. With all these kicks in the background, I had to definitely, you know, it's like picking, man. Oh, it's just like the decision's just so much. It's like, oh shit. First honorable mention is this joint right here. I had to go with the ASICs, the grape joints right here, man. They're not called grapes, but I'll call them the grapes. When I first got this sneaker, man, I was definitely crazy over this joint, man. Fly flames. I got that whole runner look. I got the slope in it. It wasn't that expensive. It looked fly. It looked raw. It turned heads every time I rock it. And you just can't go wrong with this. So the ASICs Gel Light 3, black and purple, is in my top, well, just, y'all know what I mean. Honorable mention. Second honorable mention is the classic Nike Air Max 180. And you know, man, like this, come on. Classic, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, come on, like, this is crazy. And I'm showing a particular, it's not just the models only too. I'm showing the particular colorways that I'm definitely attracted to, or that I really like. So for the most part, and for most of these kicks, and my last honorable mention, you know, this and the Air Max 97 kept taking each other head off, and personally, man, like, these barely beat out the Nike Air Max 97 to me, because the Nike Air Max 97 dope as hell, man. The colors, you know, the colors fly, but the Nike Air Max 98 just kind of tipped it in, like a little tip in, you know what I mean? Pause. But this colorway I'm definitely crazy about. I couldn't find my Solar Red ones back there, but y'all seen them before in my countdown and all that stuff, man. This is in my countdown from 2018 as far as my 18 sneakers of 2018. But this was the closest one that I could find. So this is an honorable mention as far as my top 5. Like, this is definitely something to be messed with. I do believe that Nike, they shouldn't put their foot on the gas and just like go crazy making too many colorways with this, but they still got a lot of work to do with these, with this model, as far as colorways go, as far as collabs go, and all that stuff, man, and just switching up the palettes. It'll be nice to see what a safari or a jungle like thing would look like on these or something, but they probably kind of wearing that out a little bit because everything kind of like got a jungle theme. Don't make this a wheat sneaker. I know they make this wheat. Oh, we don't have a wheat Air Max 98 yet. Here you go. We don't have a wheat Nike Air Max 97 yet. Here you go. So Nike, if y'all watching, use y'all brains, them fabulous brains that y'all got. Y'all already got the canvas. Just fill in the colors. I'm gonna give y'all a hint. Make a lime green bubble though. That's what I'm saying. Make a lime green Air Max unit. Most of the time I'm gonna be all over it. Now I hope y'all do the rest right and do that the right way. But yeah. So that's my top honorable mentions. Again, I like all my kicks, man. I don't want y'all to think like, oh, he just don't like this. He like this one less because of this and that. He just don't care about that. If it's that deep, man, I'm probably already selling it or it's already sold already. It won't even make no list. So my number 5 favorite kick, all-time classic, is The Adidas Aniki Boost. Oh my gosh. Dude. Crazy fly flames. Walking on lasagna. Can you hype beast this enough? They finally made enough for us. So, I ain't a hype beast. I'm just saying for regular sneaker dudes. These can't go wrong. I don't really too much hear bad things about this sneaker. You got a few of them, you know, it's the internet or whatever. You know, granted, some people probably just ordered this without even like checking their size or nothing like that, but like in the store or nothing. But these, oh man, I almost just recently got another pair of these, like an all black, man, with the white stripes, but I passed on them, man, because I got the burgundy ones like this. Y'all know what I got. I got the burgundy ones, the green ones, these red ones. It's like I would have been, man, wilding out, getting colors with these. But, you know, I try to keep it simple and work with colors, get colors that I know I'm going to wear a lot. I'm still on the hunt for that Bruce Lee goldenrod yellow one with the black stripes right there. The Kill Bill / Bruce Lee joints, man. Those are fly and flames, man. That shit look hard as hell on a sneaker. But this sneaker right here, though, and in this particular colorway, that yellow one look hard too. The forest green one look hard. That foamer got. The olive green ones that I got are okay. These definitely took the cake for me, having it all red. And you know the burgundy ones, you always classic with that, classic Ivy League. But the red ones particularly, most importantly, this is number 1. Then the yellow ones is number 2. The navy ones is in there too as well, like a little bit further down at the bottom. But they definitely top 7 Aniki Boost colorways. But man, crazy fly flame. So this is my number 5 Adidas Aniki Boost. You can't go wrong. These are actually affordable now. And if you care about your feet and your life and the cushion in your life, these definitely ones to go get. Next sneaker up. Number 4. Number 4 classic kick of all time to me, Nail, is the Nike Air Flight Huarache Premium Quick Strike White, Black, Lion Blue, and Bold Berry. Man, you cannot get away from this sneaker. As soon as I see this colorway, I'm like, they already biting off the Air Flight Huarache, man. Straight up. This is that Fab 5, like, yeah, they actually wore this one too. This is that Fab 5 joint. I got these a few years ago when these first came out. And I also got the black ones too, man. Those are fly too. But this colorway, when you talk about iconic colorways too, that just stick out as soon as you think of the sneaker, you say this can be at home somewhere. You say Air Flight Huarache. This already pop up in my head. Then the second colorway. Nike did release a few other nice colorways of this sneaker, but this is their calling card colorway. This is one of the colorways that actually made the sneaker and brought it to new heights. Instead of just doing like a plain regular color, the colorway on here and the color blocking actually made the sneaker, really. And so that's why I actually say these are slightly better than the black and blue ones that came out. Those are classic too, but this one though, with the white and stuff, you break these out for the summertime or the spring, crazy fly flames. I was raised in the 90s, man. Born in the late 80s, raised in the 90s. So you know this had to be in there somewhere. You know it. I seen Chris Webber play. Not in person, but on TV. But this remind me of his Sacramento Kings colorway too. So yeah. Fly and flames, dude. Number 3 sneaker of all time to me has to be these joints right here. You can't go wrong. The Nike Air Tech Challenge 2. They already starting to yellow a little bit. They're starting to lemonade. I should probably get another pair because, you know, this got the Air Max bubble and all that stuff. You know, you got to wear the kicks and all that. Just in case this joint want to give out or whatever. I know stuff going to happen with sneakers. I need me another pair on ice or just stocked up or something like that, or something I could wear lightly but then still wear these. The aging process is already taking place on this. You got more of like of a lemonade around the rubber part right here. That's why it's kind of like looking dull a little bit. It makes it look a little bit more off-white, but again, you got that character. Some people are a fan of it, some people not. And I did that classic iconic bar lacing that they actually got in a Nike ad campaign right here. Go look at my bar lacing. If you want to know how to bar lace sneakers, which is make them look like a ladder that you can climb up on. Look at my Adidas, how to lace Adidas, which is my most popular video on my channel. Had to turn the comments off on that one because some people, most people was giving me props. Then I was, you know, the people that didn't get it or whatever, like that didn't understand how to bar lace, they was cussing me out in the comments. Man, I was getting cussed out in Portuguese and in German and shit. I just turned the comments off, man, because, you know, there was too many notifications. And then too, man, another colorway that is, now these are my two favorite colorways from this model. Now, obviously, this was the first one, but this was the one that actually came out a few years ago. And you talk about 90s and wave and all that stuff. Not only does this hot pink make me think of the 90s, this not even a real hot pink even from the OG colorway one. Some guys in like the Nike Talk forum 2014, 2015, when I was on there heavy looking these up and the whole part of the whole Tech Challenge group, they was actually comparing these to the OG ones, and I think the ones that came out in 07, and the pink one here is slightly darker. But the old ones, I prefer the lighter pink like they had in the OG ones, but these are okay. Most importantly, these was definitely flames too. This just looked like this came out when this sneaker came out, this colorway. They also got a few, like 2 more colorways or whatever that came out. And last but not least, before I leave this sneaker too, this is one of them kicks before I got back in the kicks heavy in like 2010. I was just browsing the internet in 2009 just looking for some sneakers or whatever, and I seen these somewhere, and I'm like, I like those. Like, those are like super dope. I don't know who made, I know Nike made them, but I don't know the name of them. I went crazy looking on the internet for them, so then I finally found them used pre-owned for like 40 bucks in like 09 or 2010. Then pulled the trigger, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just get them next month or something like that, whatever, right? Now, since I'm in the sneakers, I would have copped on site. So I'm just thinking that nobody's thinking about this sneaker, blah blah blah. Next month or so come around, these sneakers worth like $100 something, and to me that was crazy at the time because I was used to paying like $40, $50, $60 for a kick, less than $100 for sure. So come to find out, these was the signature sneakers of Andre Agassi. I'm like, Andre Agassi? What? And he a tennis player and all this stuff, and this sneaker is definitely liked by a lot of people, particularly this colorway. I went crazy, man, in 2014, 2015, and bought like 7 colorways of this sneaker. I don't feel like getting all of them out though, but I think I did a collection colorway of the Air Max Tech Challenge 2s on my channel, so y'all can go look at that if y'all want. I was at my last, when I was staying in my apartment, I actually did that video, so in case you see the background look different, everything, I look a slightly younger, that's from that video. But anyway, number 3, Air Tech Challenge 2. Crazy Fly Flames. You can't go wrong. Every man needs this sneaker in his collection. Whether you get the Poison Green or you get this colorway. It's definitely screaming 90s. Now they also do got more subtle colorways like the Clays, the Kumquats, the Turbo Greens. Matter of fact, when I was looking for this colorway, I end up in the hot lava one. I end up accidentally running into the Turbo Greens. You know, yes, Turbo Green, the Turbo Green that's coming out for the Jordan 1s. Yes, that kind of like Turbo Green, but the Turbo Green is slightly different. And just since it's right here, I could just show you guys, since it's like right here, just to show you. I got crazy amounts of colorways of the Air Tech Challenge 2. I'm an Air Tech Challenge 2 fanatic. I actually had to stop myself. But I still had to get some of the French Open joint with the it almost kind of look like a Too Faced with the jean, and I also want to get the USA joint with the patent leather. I still need to get those though. But Fly Flames, one of my favorite sneakers of all time though, man. Outside of Jordans, you know what I mean? I still like other sneakers. Y'all know me. I pride myself on just not being in the one brand only all the time. Granted, these Nike though, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Number 2, let me stop wasting time. Number 2 is the Nike Air Huarache. Crazy Fly Flames. This sneaker done so much for sneaker culture. It did so much for Nike. You thinking on another level now. Outside of Jordans, the Nike Air Huarache is literally that shoe. 2015, this was the stuff. A bunch of the younger people was a little bit on this with the all black and the all white. Hell no, y'all don't. I mean, like that. Those colors are okay. But these colorways, like the OG colorways that came out back in the day, is the stuff, man. It's like, I don't get, you know, all solid colorway sneakers. Some of them are okay. I never was too much of a fan with the whole Nike Air Huarache just being only one colorway. Not all of them look bad, but I really believe that if they actually start, you know, this colorway a different color, you know, this one a different color and all that, blah, blah, blah. I think it actually make the sneaker look better personally. But this, the number 2, this is the monumental joint. Everybody on earth damn near wore this sneaker. If you look at your damn near your favorite TV show from the 90s or whatever, somebody, it's a good chance somebody wore this sneaker. Seinfeld, Disney characters wore this stuff. Mickey Mouse Club, I don't, you know, it's a bunch of people that wore the Nike Air Huarache run. Even to this day. Fresh Prince, the Will Smith, it's a bunch of people. And last but not least, my number 1 sneaker of all time. I have to do a foamer drum. Is the Nike Air Max 1. It's only right. It's only right. This is my favorite sneaker of all time. And I really had to sit there and think about that for a good almost 48 hours. Like, damn, what is my favorite sneaker of all time? But surprisingly, I started all the way from 1 and counted back. And it was actually harder to get 4 and 5 than it was the 1. So I was like, duh, the Nike Air Max 1 is like one of my favorite sneakers. This, the Huarache, and you know, you start thinking about it like, damn, why'd I get so many colorways of this sneaker? It must mean something to me. You know what I mean? And go check out my last year video on that I just put out last month, actually, called my top 10 Nike Air Max 1s for 2018. Top 10. I used to not have 10 Air Max 1s before, but now I do. Just like how I have with the Nike Air Tech Challenge 2s. Like I got at least 7 colorways I can wear almost out the week. This one, almost, you know, man, I could keep copping almost to infinity damn near. They keep putting fire colorways out. And it's like this sneaker never gets old to me. Like you could just keep dressing it up, dressing it up, dressing it up, dressing it up. And it's like you can just, it's like a canvas, like how the SB was. So monumental. The history behind this, who don't know the history yet, this basically kicked the ball off of Nike really as far as the Air Max line. You already know the rest, blah blah blah. But yeah, and this particular colorway too. Soon as you see this colorway, you know what Nike trying to do. Yeah, it's the Air Max 1 colorway, and it could be a whole new sneaker, Air Max 1 colorway or whatever, right? Same thing with this. I think these were intentionally supposed to be like the Nike Air Max 1 colorway. And you know what they're trying to do right here. The Nike Air Max 90/1. I could go on for days, dude. But we ain't got days on camera to go. Because I know y'all got places to go. I got places to go. Rate, comment, and subscribe. This is Neil Goodfella Neil. Goodfella Neil. Peace. That was just my top 10 5 sneakers of all time. Minus Jordans. And peace.